So in general, I don't like my wife is like, come up with a solution, right? Come up with a thing that that might help with this situation. Because, of course, people want to start banning guns. That's their first instinct. And I'm like, hey, it was already a gun-free zone. We have a rule against that, yet there the gun was. And it was already against the rules to kill people, yet, he just doesn't seem like much of a rule follower. Yeah. So one of the ideas she had was to not let people have guns till they're 21. And it's like, but we've kind of established he's not a rule follower. So would he not just get a gun in some other way or get it from his family or whatever? Gun-free zones, from what I can tell, don't keep bad guys with guns out.
Why don't these shootings happen in hospitals where everybody's laying in bed and they're even more vulnerable? It'd be easier. They're not going to run away because there are armed guards. There are police officers. There are people with guns at hospitals. There's metal detectors. Yeah, and even if there aren't metal detectors, there are enough police officers and security guards with weapons, with tools, rather.
Wait a minute.
Walking around.
She suggested
they're not going to go do that.
She did pitch 21.
She suggested 21?
Something about...
That's the law.
Oh, but not for AR-15s. Am I wrong?
Yeah, you are.
It's not 18 for...
It's probably
state by state.
You can buy a shotgun at 18.
There's one state where 16 and you could buy a rifle. I think it's maybe Vermont or I think somewhere up there. But like I just 21.
It might.
It definitely depends on the kind of weapon.
Are you able to quickly? Oh, I have
I'm looking up age to buy and possess.
Rifles may be sold to individuals 18 or older. All firearms other than shotguns and rifles and all ammunition other than the ammunition for shotguns and rifles may be sold only to individuals 21. Oh, this is worded funny. Imagine that, ATF. All firearms other
Kyle, don't poke at the ATF.
That's the problem. All
purchase of a long gun is.
I mean,
where is it in Florida?
Background checks. We're supposed to keep guns away from.
Sorry. It looks like in Florida it might be 21, which is where the last thing happened.
That's all that matters.
I'm not. It is. In North Carolina, I had the impression it was 18 for a long gun and 21 for a pistol, but I'm not positive.
Yeah. That sounds.
So.
Yeah, you're right, Woody. Or no, wait. In Florida, it is 18 for a long gun with parental consent, I think. Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
So
that makes
Missouri,
because
Arizona.
I remember I was buying 22 ammunition once, and the lady at Walmart was like, I was like 19 or I guess I was 19 at the time, or 20 probably. She was like, "Is it for a rifle or a pistol?" And before I thought about it, I was like, "Pistol." And she's like, "Oh, can't have it then." I was like, "Fuck, it's for a rifle." No, you already said pistol. And I was like, well, what if he wants? Scott was with me. I was like, well, he wants some too, and his is for a rifle. No.
She saw through your ruse.
I think I cursed.
Right. Well, there's another Walmart nearby.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. I'm pretty sure I cursed a little. I may have called her.
I'm gonna get the ammo. You're just giving me an errand.
And now that you mentioned it, you're making me very angry.
I'll be back after I visit the Walmart.
What I'm picking
town.
up from this, young Kyle is not as persuasive as current Kyle, right? I think current Kyle would have either thought a step ahead or changed somebody's mind. But young Kyle used bad words and didn't get it.
I still use some bad words.
That's true, actually.
I rolled into the Zaxby's and made some. There's a point that I get to where I'm like, all right, there's no need to be calm, cool, collected, charismatic Kyle anymore. Now we can be cunt Kyle. All right. At this point, we can just unleash, because I'm not getting what I want. It's clear. And she was like, either she was really enjoying her little bit of power as the sporting goods
or something,
as the sporting goods cash register operator, or they had gotten in their ear hey, you don't, because it wasn't long after Columbine and stuff like that. I guess like school shootings have always been a problem.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, the mistake I make in that situation too much is I'll get a no, and then I'll come back with a joke or well, wouldn't you rather, or I hear you saying no, but you're failing to account for how charming I am, right? That gets a smile, but never a yes. I don't turn no's into yeses as much as I'd like to.
Yeah. So. Sometimes you got to force them.
I don't know. Usually I don't have any power.
physical force, violence.
Oh, well. Now you're making
I thought we were
sense.
talking about sex again. I'm sorry. We're still talking about cash registers. All right.
Well, it works at cash registers. I don't see your flaw in your reasoning.
Let me do an ad read. This episode of PKA